Okay? I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Hi, my name's Andrew. Welcome to this video, and it's on how to achieve Forex trading success. We've started with a quote from Bruce Lee, who obviously was a martial arts artist and an actor. And in that quote actually is the secret of Forex trading success. Now, what many people didn't realise about Bruce Lee, or don't realise about Bruce Lee, is he was actually a great thinker, a philosopher, and he came up with some tremendous quotes on martial arts fighting, which are actually very, very applicable to Forex trading, and I'm going to work them through the video. A few years back, I've actually read a book which was called Sun Tzu, The Art of War Adapted for Traders, which again is along the similar way that Bruce Lee would win in martial arts. This was about a famous Chinese general. He never lost a battle, and he lived, I think, about 540 BC. But even today, that book is required reading in any military academy in the world. Now, when the person actually adapted to Forex trading and worked in the Chinese philosophy, I thought that was really cute actually. It was just a really good way to express the battle you face in Forex trading, and how you can win, but how the market needs to be respected. You can make money from it, but you must show respect, and you must have your tactics right. Now, for anyone who thinks this video is going to be about following trading signals, making money with no effort, all that usual sort of nonsense you see, we're going to do none of that. What we're going to do is look at how the Forex market really is, and then the tactics you need to win. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's take what the Forex market actually is. It's a mass of people, huge mass of people, and you're just one of them, and you're going to battle with them to take money from the market. Now, when you're in this battle, the market is always going to be more powerful than you, and you've got to respect it, and your tactics have to be to hit at the right time, know when to stay out at the right time, and also when to take losses if you need to take them. Now, most people who look at Forex trading want to predict where the market's going to go, and you'll see it all the time. Predict market highs and lows with scientific accuracy. But if you think about it, that's all nonsense, because the market obviously cannot be predicted, because human behaviour is just simply not predictable. And there's another famous Chinese saying, which is those who have knowledge don't predict, those who predict don't have knowledge. And that's from Lao Tzu in 530 BC. And it's very true. You cannot predict what is going to happen, but that doesn't mean you can't win. Now, next thing we need to look at is, right, what are the common mistakes that Forex traders make, and what do you need to do to get into the minority of winners, right? Now, the first thing we're going to look at in terms of achieving success, and what most people believe and which will not achieve success, is the concept of technology beating the market. You can't beat the market with technology. Technology makes people feel safe. We see computers do fantastic things. They've got absolutely fantastic number crunching ability, etc., etc. But the problem when you come to the Forex market is they're of limited use, because they can't be predicted. So you can be as clever as you want with a computer, but you won't beat the market. There's a very famous scene in a Bruce Lee film, actually, Enter the Dragon. And Bruce Lee's sister has been killed by a guy, and he comes to fight him in a battle. Of course, you've got Bruce Lee, who's standing there, and you've got this big guy who's going to beat him, and Bruce Lee wants revenge for his sister. And the big guy gets a board. He throws the board in the air, and he breaks it. And the quote back is, "Boards don't fight back." In Forex trading, when you've got price action on a computer screen and you're working out all your clever equations backwards, the Forex market isn't fighting back. It's static. It's easy to make money in hindsight. And what traders do is they continually look for order going backwards. They're always wanting to back test. But when they back test, they get into the mindset of, we must make the system make money. So they continually bend it until it makes money on the price data. That's fine, but that is not a moving market. When the market actually moves, the system then will collapse because prices never move in the same way twice. It's as simple as that. Now, you can make money with mechanical Forex trading systems, but, and there's a big but here, when you see, for example, the Forex robot traders who say they can make 100% per year or 1,000% per year with no drawdown, that's not the reality of Forex trading. It's not true. A mechanical system, the best ones I've ever seen, would probably make 50 to 100%, and that's per annum, and they would probably have drawdown of around 30 to 40% at some point. Drawdown periods will last for 4, 5, 6 months. Now, that's the best mechanical trading systems, not the cheap ones that you see with the fake track records. If you're a very disciplined trader, you can make money with a mechanical system. I'll actually give you one now that makes money, and it's very simple. It's buy a 4-week high, hold the position, sell a 4-week low, and keep doing it. And you might think that's too simple to make money. Well, simple systems work best, and that system will make more money than any of the junk robots you see. And it actually comes from a guy called Richard Donchian, who's known as the grandfather of modern trend following. If you're a patient trader, you don't mind drawdown and you want to trade for years on end and make a good income, and you're very disciplined, then system trading will suit you. But always go for a simple system. Don't go for any system that tells you money is easy to make, you're not going to have any drawdown. It's not the reality. Now, the best way, I think, to make money in Forex trading is to have a flexible set of rules which you can actually adapt to the market. And this is where we're going to go back to Bruce Lee, where he was saying about water. Water adapts. Doesn't matter where it is, it'll adapt. And you have to be like water. And in the book from Sun Tzu on the art of war, it's like water is always changing, the guy is making the point of, and you have to change against your enemy. Your enemy is always changing. So you need obviously rules, but you need to change them as you see the situation unfolding in front of you. You're not fighting something that's predictable. You're not fighting something that is going to stand there and let you beat it easily. You have to be adapting yourself all the time. It's like Bruce Lee once said, when you expand, I contract. When you contract, I expand. You have to move with the flow. So my own view is that you can make money with a simple set of rules, and the rules do not have to be complicated, but you actually have to apply them. So to apply the rules, you must have confidence in them, okay? You'll never apply a system in the market unless you have confidence in it, how and why it works. So even if you're using a mechanical system, you need to know how and why it works. It's as simple as that, because otherwise you just can't follow the signal. Your confidence will break down after a few losses, discipline goes, you'll either run the losses, override the system, or whatever. Now, what sort of system should you use? Now, one of the problems that most traders have is they want to get quick money. So they scalp and day trade. Scalping and day trading is low odds trading, and basically you're probably going to lose money doing it. If you want to make money, you trade longer term. The odds are more in your favour and you'll make more money. Now, if you're using a system which is long term, it doesn't have to be complicated. We use a system here, and all it is basically is trend lines for support and resistance, and we use a few momentum indicators, to time our move, and we use volatility as an indicator as well, which is a Bollinger Band, and that's it. There's nothing else. Now those rules, we don't apply them the same all the time, but when you know how to apply them, it becomes easy. You just you just do it. So it's a very simple system, but you're thinking. It's a bit like a game of chess. You know what to do with the pieces. You just have to think as you move them. There's lots of variables in front of you because your opponent's going to be different, but you know what to do. So what I'm saying here is that you can make money with a very simple system, and what you have to do if you want to make money is you have to have confidence in it, so you have the discipline to trade it, so you cut your losses and run your profits. Now over the years that I've been trading, which has been since 1986, the best Forex traders are not mathematicians, physicists, or anyone with high intelligence. They're people who are humble, people who respect the market, and people who have discipline. And probably two of the best traders I've ever seen were two Marines. And you might not think, oh, well, Marines would be that good at trading. Well, if you think about it, a Marine is used to total discipline. He has his training makes him confident, and he's disciplined, and he'll carry out his plan. I think that's probably why those two guys made a lot of money, and I've also seen poker players make a lot of money, and they tend to have to be disciplined and play the odds, so they do quite well as well. So what I'm saying here is the reality of Forex trading is very different to the myth that's created online of easy money. But Forex trading is very simple. What you have to do is simply get a trading style that suits you and learn to apply it with confidence and discipline. If you can do that, you will make money at Forex trading. And I'll leave you with a quote, which is, it's from Lao Tzu actually, again from Chinese philosophy, and it's there's nothing more submissive than water, but
be water, my friend.